Hello and welcome to my channel, Lights Up with Coach Care. For those who know me, thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for your continued love and support. It means so much to me. This is my first YouTube channel and my first episode and something I've wanted to do for a long time. Well, something I was led to do for sure. For those who don't know me, my name is Karen Cesario Rizzo. I'm a Lightworker, intuitive healer, channeler, and an empath. I'm also an author, a spiritual life coach, certified relationship coach, certified health and wellness coach, and a Reiki practitioner. You may know me from a podcast I hosted, Lights Up with Karen Rizzo on the Law of Attraction Network. I've experienced visions and received messages from my angels and spirit guides since I was a little girl. As I was dealing with some pretty painful trauma at a very young age, I reached out for help. The angels stepped in, guided me, and gave me the strength I needed then and for the rest of my life. If you're interested in reading about my true story of how my gifts not only developed and ascended, but how they helped me and continue to help me heal from my painful past, the link for my books are listed in the description below. In all my work, I share what I've learned. I learn it, test it out, apply it, and share it. I'm still learning, so I'm going to keep testing out, applying, and sharing. I'm extremely passionate about this journey of healing. I'll be the first to admit I'm not an expert in anything. What I will share with you are those things I have learned through my guides, angels, yes, crossed over loved ones, and others that have been put in my path to teach me the lessons that help me heal and move forward in my life. Okay, so why Lights Up? Well, I had a podcast with this title because my belief is that we're all lights. We're here together to help each other light our ways. When our lights are bright, we can help others. When we're in need of light, the universe sends us help to light the way. We just have to recognize the help and accept it. When my light gets dim, I know where to go for a recharge. We're going to talk about many ways to recharge our lights in future episodes. So, you think the planet needs some light? Well, we can all assist just by shining our lights for each other. Remember, you are always a light for someone, always. I had to figure out what I wanted this channel to be and what I didn't want it to be. Best I ended up was, I'm going to be just me, my authentic, honest self, vulnerable me. That's how people know me personally and through my work, and I see no reason to change it now. Ever wonder what your purpose is? I had to figure out who I was, why I was the way I was, and what I wanted to do with that. Who we are, why we are the way we are, and what we can do with that information, that creates purpose. We all have unique gifts. The question is, how can we serve others with these gifts? That's the beginning. Get to know yourself better by asking yourself those questions. Start asking yourself the questions. Sometimes when you ask what you don't want your life to look like, what you don't want to experience or no longer experience, you start gaining clarity of what you do want your life to look like. You can start visualizing, and there the co-creation process begins. Makes sense, right? We've all been conditioned to be who we have to be to fit in, to adapt, to survive. So we put on our masks, and we be those things that we're not, to cover up the things that we are, perhaps afraid, or not just ready to show, or perhaps we haven't aligned with our true self yet. Inside those masks, we're sweating, unable to breathe, unable to speak, silent yet screaming inside. It's time to take off the masks, breathe, look at yourself in the mirror, and ask ourselves the questions we need to ask. Once you have some clarity, align with your authentic self, visualize what you do want, you allow the law of attraction to step in and assist with the co-creation of your life, your dreams, your desires, and your purpose in life. Shine your light with your beautiful gifts and help others by lighting the way. Keep your faith, surrender to the process, lighten up, have fun, laugh, do the things you enjoy, and experience the magic as the synchronicities line up. All right, it sounds so simple, right? It's not, I'm sorry, but once you decided you're in, although it can be tough and painful, you're going to start to feel the excitement, and the universe will assist you, and things will start popping up for you to deal with. And if you look at it from a perspective of lessons and growth, it becomes kind of awesome and amazing. Put your ego aside. Don't be afraid to question yourself, who you are, your habits, why you do what you do. Be aware of them, one by one, maybe the ones you want to eliminate from your life, and the new ones you want to create. Test them out, have some fun with it, and watch your life change in front of your eyes. Watch yourself become who you really are. Habits, such small but amazing changes, once you go within and start asking yourself the questions. We'll talk more about habits another time. So the way my angels and guides have proposed we do this channel is similar to how we did my podcast. They'll give me the topic. I get them in either downloads while I'm asleep or while I'm driving, puttering around or watching a movie. They gently nag me about it, keep nagging until I grab a pen and paper and write down the topic. I write it on a Post-it note, napkin, envelope, my phone, anything handy. I'll sit down and start writing, and they'll channel through me. A lot of times, sometimes through my own experiences, so you can see how it all relates and why they wanted me to share my experience. I'm going to be honest. I've witnessed some crazy and amazing things, for real. Come on, I've written 3 books about them. During these episodes, I may share experiences. Although they may seem like they can't be real, they're so far-fetched, I assure you, everything I share or have written in my 3 books happened exactly the way I wrote it. There's no stretching the truth for the sake of a good story. You may be skeptical. Go ahead, that's fine with me. But when things like this start happening in your own life, as you begin walking your own journey and you start experiencing and witnessing things you can't explain, I promise I'll do my best not to say I told you so. Well, I don't know, maybe I will. But at the very least, I'll smile and I'll say what I always say. Hey, I don't make this stuff up. So this is my first episode. I hope you liked it or got something out of it. For now, I'm going to keep the comments off, but if you like this video, please like, subscribe to my channel, and turn that notification bell on. If you'd like to individual coaching sessions with me or any of the other services I offer, I'll be posting more about that information soon. For now, I would think I will end this here. And again, this is something that I've always wanted to do. Thank you so much for tuning in and for your support. Take action somewhere today. Even if it's seeing one little aspect of your life that you'd like to change, making a decision, or maybe committing to a decision if you can't make it yet. Hey, it's action, so don't doubt it. Action is how we move forward. Thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, remember, keep those beautiful lights shining brightly. Lights up.